G'day folks, welcome back to another update for natural gas and their ETFs. We've hit our major support on all the charts in today's review. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and support us more on the Patreon page where we look at bullish shares. So let's get first off into the heat map here. And here we've got the CCI 150 trends. The top right there, you'll see the natural gas is still bearish across all timeframes, monthly, weekly and daily. And a bit of a mixed bag there on Boyle and KOLD. And also predominantly bearish on UNG, plus some other instruments for your reference should you wish to trade those. So looking at natural gas first, you can see here on the monthly, we're broken below the moving averages of the CCI 150, and the price is below its respective moving averages on the monthly chart. On the weekly, likewise, it's below the moving averages of the CCI 150, and the price is broken below those moving averages. And on the daily, it's been bearish now since around the 17th of June. And it's still declining, and we've just currently broken into a neutral positioning on the current bar, on that daily bar there, but it's still below the CCI 150s and the moving averages. Now notice it's hit this major support area at 2044 after breaking through this previous minor support at 2297, and it's bounced off that a couple of times, so it's potentially a double bottom there. And if we go to the 1 hour chart, and we've got the daily chart here as a reference. So again, going short predominantly from the 16th of June there on the daily. We take short trades from the 16th of June as well. So you would have taken those short trades. Now, having said that, you want to also consider any divergence. And here we had a bullish divergence in that little frame there between higher lows on the CCI versus lower lows on the price. It bounced, it hit our 23-38% target of the Fibonacci range. We take the Fibonacci back to the previous high before that divergence started, and that's what would have been at that little peak there. And that 23-38% is our minimum retrace level, and it did that quite easily. In this case, it broke up and bounced down from the 61% Fibonacci level. And that's always a key area, because if it breaks above that, and that happens to coincide with its previous support at 2297, if that had broken above that, we would have been looking at possibly higher prices. But at the moment, it's broken down from there and resettled down near this support at 2044. Now it's poked its nose below it a couple of times, but if you look at the daily chart, that's just those wicks of those daily candles. So we're using the daily as a support resistance chart. But notice here it's actually making slight highs here, but we only take short trades according to the daily. So at the moment the daily is going short. We only take short trades, we don't take long trades until we see the daily break above as well on the moving averages. So BOIL is actually showing no CCI on the monthly, but you can see there on the price it's pretty strong descend, further downside. Now on the weekly, we've got a bullish divergence here on the CCI, and that price keeps dropping. So we're going to consider this a bullish divergence so long as this price keeps dropping. And on the daily, it actually broke down to this support at 964 we drew some time ago. And we did have a bullish divergence back here. You can see that little lower lows there versus higher lows there. It bounced. In this case, it just missed it touching it there. But notice the CCI kept rising. So we would have actually drawn that. Let me just delete that Fibonacci. So we would have redrawn that Fibonacci and that down to that new low there. And drawn the Fibonacci from that low. Again, going back to the recent high. To that point there, you can see there it bounced off that previous resistance we had at 2469, didn't quite make it to the 23% level, and it's broken down since then. And now at the moment on the daily, we're still in a downtrend below the moving averages. Now again, if we go to the hourly chart, using the daily as a reference, taking only short trades on the hourly, you can see there we had a bullish divergence, higher lows, and that would have been adjusted since our last video to that point. Now in this case, we would have also adjusted that to that low there, and we would have taken that Fibonacci to that low as well. Now we did draw that Fibonacci previously, but notice the CCI bounced slightly. It just missed that previous target. So we're going to move that new target to that 23-38% level there. You can see there that actually hit through that target there at that point there. Now the CCI is still rising and the price is starting to rise as well. So we'll see how it goes. It may actually trend higher in the coming hours and days. For KOLD, There's no CCI on the monthly, but it looks like it's at the very least neutral, if not bullish. On the weekly, we had a bullish divergence versus lower lows on the price. It made a bit of a bounce, and the price is still rising. The CCI is still rising, so that's in accordance with the CCI. The price is moving. On the daily, you can see there we had a bearish divergence there versus higher highs on the price. Breakdown hit our target and fell further down to this support at 33.95, and since then it's bounced and hit this resistance at 75.80, and it's actually come back quite strongly since then, so we'll keep an eye on that. But notice the CCI is still bouncing above its moving averages, so we only take long trades on the intraday time frame. Now if we go to the 1 hour chart, again using the daily as a reference, only take long trades. You would have started taking long trades from the 26th of June, which happened to be at this point here, taking long trades there. Now here we had a bearish divergence. You would have taken heed of that and possibly taken some profits. In this case, it bounced down, hit our 38% target, just below the 38% level, and it's bounced up and hit that resistance, as I said, at 75.80, and it's coming back down again. So again, we don't take short trades until we see the daily break below the moving averages on the CCI to start taking short trades. For UNG, we've got a bearish momentum on the monthly. The CCI broken below the moving averages, the price still dropping below its respective moving averages. On the weekly, we've got a slight bullish divergence here on the CCI versus lower lows on the price. And I'm going to move that trend line down to that point there. So that's still a declining price versus the CCI rising a bit higher as well. On the daily, it's broken below the moving averages, giving us a bearish signal. You can see here we did have a bullish divergence, and the CCI kept rising down to that point there, bounced up, hit our target. In this case, it hit the 21.60 resistance level, and it's broken back down to this support at 13.58. So at the moment, we only take short trades on the intraday if we're trading based on the daily trend. And if we go to the 1 hour chart, again using the daily as a reference, you would have gone short from around the 25th of June. So from this point down, you would have taken short entries, and you would have been careful either getting out with a CCI break above the moving averages, or if you're following the price moving averages, you can see that you probably would have got out at that point there, re-entered it, and got out again there. Now in this case, the price is going up again. The CCI is broken up, then it's broken down. You would have taken another short trade there because the CCI on the daily is short. You don't take long trades, and you would have taken another short entry there and closed it out when it broke into the moving averages, where those arrows are indicated by the bearish and bullish arrows. That would have been your last trade to take. At the moment, it's above the moving averages, so you don't take any long or short trades at the moment. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Support us more on the Patreon page. Thanks again. We'll see you in a future video.